Welcome back to ESPN's coverage of the Old Spice High School Showcase presented by Gatorade. Number 1 Findlay Prep on the ropes, taking on the 13th ranked team in America and the home team, Northland, Ohio. The Northland Vikings, led by Jared Sullinger's double-double in the first half. Bob Wischusen and Paul Biancardi here, and we watched this young man put on a show in the first half.
Jared Sullinger just dominated this first half with his will and skill. But not only that, was his body. You can see his level of conditioning has went up, and so has his performance.
Findlay Prep only scored 2 points in the last 4 minutes and 1 second of the first half. As we take you to tonight's game track, brought to you by Jump Forward, Findlay averages 100 points per game. They haven't been held under 65 yet this season in the 12 games they played. 15 points in the opening half.
Well, with no shot clock, it certainly hurts Findlay Prep because Northland High School can hold the basketball, but Findlay Prep just looks out of sync. Their defense isn't what it has been, and their offense, Corey Joseph right there, number 5 in the blue, he needs to get on track for Findlay Prep to get back in this game.
Without a shot clock, is there a way that Findlay Prep can up the tempo to more of a pace that they would like, as Tristan Thompson can't hit on his first attempt of the second half, but the second effort is good?
Well, to answer your question, yes, they have to score the basketball and get to the foul line to set up some pressure. They need to extend their pressure to change the tempo of this game.
Potts can't hit a 3, found the loose ball, and then threw it away, and that kind of an uncharacteristic possession for Northland to come down and jack up a shot inside of about 5 or 6 seconds.
Well, they go into halftime feeling pretty good about themselves, so they come out and think that they're invincible. They have to stick to the game plan that Coach Zach Sullinger put in, which is control the defensive glass and control the tempo. That's too easy right there.
Nice little roll to the basket by Tristan Thompson, and Corey Joseph found him.
No weak side help by Northland High School that time, and Tristan Thompson had a slip right to the basket.
That was the number 6 point guard in America, finding the number 11 player overall in our ESPN U Top 100.
There's the defense we talked about, getting hands on the ball, deflections, caused that turnover right there. And this possession for Findlay Prep can get them back into single digits this quickly. That's how powerful Findlay Prep can be.
Jalen Robinson sits down.
Had a chance to go to Mike Peck's practice yesterday at Findlay Prep. Just so impressed with his organization, the detail, keeping his guys motivated, does a terrific job, runs it like a college practice.
Johnson with the offensive rebound. And Thompson spins into traffic and took steps.
That's a move that he loves to do, but he has to slow it down and dribble the ball before he picks up his pivot foot. Mike Peck looks pretty calm right now, just down 10 on the road. Of course, with a 45-game winning streak, I'd be calm too.
And now Potts turns it over. Well, ESPN Rise is ESPN's high school initiative, providing student-athletes and their fans with content that celebrates high school sports. For the complete ESPN Rise Fab 50 team rankings and much more, log on to ESPNRise.com. But there's a look at what you'll get from ESPN Rise. A little profile of Jared Sullinger. Watson's drive is good, and Findlay Prep starting to become much more authoritative here in the second half, and that draws a timeout from Zach Sullinger and the Northland sideline.
Well, you see Coach Sullinger, he's hot right now, saying, why did you give the baseline, and where's the weak side help? And Findlay Prep, consequently, has to do more of this. They have to drive to the basket. Great skip pass by Tristan Thompson. Drive, try to create something, and when they score, they can get into their pressure, which will change the tempo of this game.
Mike Peck in his 3rd year at Findlay Prep, 75-1 overall. It's a pretty good winning percentage. Men's college basketball action continues on ESPN Saturday afternoon with a doubleheader. First at noon Eastern, Manny Harris, Deshaun Sims, and Michigan will take on Kansas in the green game. We'll explain. Then at 2 Eastern, Deion Thompson and North Carolina head to Cowboys Stadium to meet Texas. Men's college basketball, part of Holiday Hoops, presented by K Jewelers on ESPN this Saturday. For more information, log on to ESPN.com. And in the green game, we're talking eco-friendly. We'll explain not only how you can be more eco-friendly, but also how the schools themselves are more eco-friendly.
Right now, Findlay Prep's not being very friendly defensively. They've picked it up here, and they're causing Northland High School into some turnovers.
Well, now they go back to the money man, and Sullinger produces.
Every possession down the floor, Northland High School should be looking for him for a touch because he's a great and willing passer out of double teams or a score.
And Thompson's flip won't go, and Sullinger adds to his double-double. Burke, a quick pull-up. Got it! Wow. A long two by Trey Burke.
And he did it right with a contested hand by number 5 in the blue. Corey Joseph had his hand up. Trey Burke knocks it down with distance.
Trey Burke, only a junior, already committed to go to Penn State. It's a verbal commitment. That jumper too strong. An offensive rebound, though, by Thompson. Thompson tries to spin past Sullinger and turns it over again.
That's his second travel when he's pivoting. He's picking up his pivot foot before he dribbles the ball, or he's dragging his pivot foot, which is causing the travel.
They actually called an offensive foul for a hook with the arm.
Well, we couldn't see it from our point of view. Right there, he's spinning baseline, trying to tightrope it on the baseline. Oh, yeah, there's that left elbow right into the gut of Sullinger. I'm sure Sullinger didn't feel it with his body. Great call by the official.
Burke tries a three. In and out. High in the air for the loose ball was Nick Johnson.
This is where Findlay's at its best.
A couple of spins by Corey Joseph, but Keyshawn Lewis getting back, knocks it out of bounds.
I think Northland High School has done a tremendous job in defensive transition when they've missed the ball, getting back on defense, making it a 5-on-5 game.
Oh! Nick Johnson shot rejected inside.
Looked like it got rejected by 2 people.
Potts pulls up.
This is what Findlay Prep wants right here.
Can't hit the 3 in transition, though. Offensive rebound, though, for Tristan Thompson. And a foul called on Jared Sullinger. High school basketball tonight, college basketball on Saturday, and the Muppets will play a part. What does Kermit the Frog have to do with college basketball Saturday? You'll find out.
Kids watch college basketball, too.
San Francisco to New York City, 537 times round trip. So that's one of the ways we will be green this weekend. And there's Clark Kellogg, one of the many luminaries in attendance tonight. You can see right over his shoulder there with the red shirt on behind Clark, Kirk Herbstreit.
We got Kirk Herbstreit in the house.
And the whole family, that's right.
Clark Kellogg, CBS Sports, commentary. Terrific job, Indiana Pacers. Great Buckeye.
And this inside, Sullinger the rebound after the timeout.
Sure, they got an airful that time from Sat Sullinger in terms of getting the ball to number 34 in the white, Jared Sullinger. Just let him touch it, and good things will happen.
Drives baseline, off the window, no good. The rebound pulled down by Tristan Thompson. Nick Johnson in transition, blocked, but a foul call.
It was blocked by number 40 in the white. Devin Scott, the sophomore, got up and blocked that shot. Terrific play by the sophomore, Devin Scott. Brings great energy and effort. Here's Nick Johnson going to the hole. Number 40, the sophomore. Look at the wingspan right there. He brings energy and effort to that game, and he says, not on my watch.
They called that goaltending. That's not a foul. Now, it looked to me like the ball was certainly on its way up, but Richard Bryant on the far side of the court, one of the 3 officials scored count the basket.
I think they missed that one for sure.
So Findlay may be getting a gift too, and now they might get another gift. The turnover at midcourt, Jabari Brown is able to convert, and the pace picks up a little bit.
And the defense from Findlay Prep has picked up. They're trying to get this game in more of a running gun situation. That takes Sullinger out of the game.
Boy, a little Tony Parker floater by Trey Burke. That was a pretty shot.
Nice little floater. Call that the Chauncey Billups pull-up. He works on that, and Trey Burke has perfected that.
I like seeing that at Penn State when he gets there in about a year and a half.
Epichelis from Penn State, the head coach, is smiling on that play.
Jabari Brown comes up short. Brad Mata smiling every time he sees Jared Sullinger, who's heading to Ohio State next year, rip down a rebound.
He's got 6 reasons to smile at Dad Mata. All 6 recruits coming in.
Corey Joseph's going to make someone smile when he finally picks a school. The senior point guard cuts the lead down to 35-27.
Corey Joseph is looking at Villanova, UConn, Texas, Minnesota, and UNLV. And his brother plays at Minnesota. DeVoe Joseph.
Sullinger inside scores again.
Jared Sullinger just keeps producing and delivering in a big-time way.
Johnson from the corner. Got a 3.
Findlay Prep needs. They need something good to happen offensively so they can pick